Hey everyone, welcome to Ross RC. We had our first crawling competition of 2023 on January 29th, and we had 27 trucks compete in 3 classes. We had 14 unique drivers, and it's unfortunate, but these days I have to limit how many drivers we can have because I do this on my own property in my carport, and so we only have limited parking available. And then with that, there's only so much room for running 2, maybe 3 courses at a time. And so if we have too many drivers, it can take way too long to get through everyone. So we are now limiting them, and it's been working great. Here we're starting off with some Class 1 action. I'm not going to talk a whole lot today, just kind of pop in here and there and talk about what's going on. This here is Tyler Frady driving, or Tyler Fradenberg, T480 RC. He's a good driver, tough competition. We had a lot of Broncos show up for Class 1, and actually the whole podium was nothing but Axial SCX 24 Broncos. It's kind of cool. You can see Jeb was having a little bit of a hard time getting up the climb right here. It's kind of steep, and so if your rig is not fully dialed in, it can kind of want to lift on you as you're getting in there and pull the traction off the front tires. He eventually makes it up after searching for some traction. Those rock lights look pretty cool, don't they? Oh, you can see I have lights underneath that top layer. Eventually we're going to have trees down there, and that's going to be our forbidden forest. My wife gave me the okay for this course expansion, as she's a huge Harry Potter nerd, and so I told her I'll kind of build it and theme it off of Harry Potter loosely. So when it's all said and done, I'm going to kind of castlefy the course and loosely base it off Harry Potter or a Wizarding World. Should be a lot of fun. We're also going to include an electronic or a controllable tree based off the Whomping Willow, so as someone's driving by, grab the transmitter and swing the branches, see if you can knock them off course. It should be kind of fun. Not like completely off the course, but off their line. So it could be a fun obstacle for a competition.
I got this and then mounted plate one setup comes with the motor and this one's nice. So I got their
down that hill there.
This is their top of line one.
And into the creek bed where the sticks are.
They keep it by the heater.
This indoor course that I've been building over the years, or over the last year, has been a lot of fun to work on. It's just, I work from home, and so I get off work and I go spend a couple hours out there tinkering on it, and it's a great way to keep my mind and my hands busy. It's been a lot of fun growing our local micro crawling community with it as well. I don't know if I prefer building trucks, driving trucks, or building courses at this point. I think I like them all equally, almost. I mean, I think I might go through phases too, where one day I'd prefer building, the next day I'd prefer driving. Well, you gotta test what you build, right? So I'm always tinkering. I think that's just the main thing, is tinkering and staying busy with my hobbies. Through this course building journey, I've also been trying different techniques. So on this section here, you can kind of tell I've gone a little further with the detail, the fake turf, and the crushed rock and everything. And I also try to mix in some real rock. Whereas when I first started, I was just using spray foam and painting that, but now I'm using plaster cloth. I also brush on plaster of Paris on top of the plaster cloth, and that adds a lot of really nice texture that I can then paint and make it look a little more natural, I feel like. And the paint I use has been a textured spray paint, and then I put a clear coat enamel over the top of that to help it harden up and really solidify, and it's been holding up great for the most part. There's a couple soft spots I've found, and so over time I'm just going through and fixing things, but eventually it'll all be solid and basically hard enough to stand on, although I'm not going to let people step inside the course or anything. I want to try to preserve it as best as I can.
Nice. Crank her the other way.
If you've heard the talk that these micro crawlers are the new model trains, I fully believe that, and I think I'm a great example of that. I mean, this course is huge compared to a lot of other indoor crawling courses or artificial crawling courses I see. But with it being artificial and having all the real rock mixed in with it, I can change so many lines in just a matter of minutes, and it's always unique and keeps me entertained, which is saying something because I do get bored pretty easily. I'm always go and trying new hobbies, but this one I think is going to stick around for some time. I really love the crawling and the competition side of it, but also just watching the trucks move as well as building them, and yeah, I don't think there's an aspect of the hobby I don't like.
Hey Brennan, how close to my blue one?
Mile.
So we're still on class 1 here.
Way closer to the red than the blue.
Whose truck is this? I think this is Mikey's truck here.
Oh, not gonna get in Tyler territory.
Oh no, this is Jeb's truck because Tyler fell off the back right there. Yeah, I remember that. We didn't get that on film though, unfortunately. Tyler still managed to pull a podium with that falling off the top of the course though, and having the hand of God back up to the top.
There's also the bonus on this course, which is right there.
The rule sets we've been using here at Ross RC are similar to rules that we use at our local hobby towns as well, and we've been using these rules for probably about 6 months or so now, and they've been working really great. We have 3 classes, class 1, 2, and 3, and they're largely based off of tire size as well as body coverage. And so, like class 1, you have a maximum of 54 millimeter size tires. Class 2, it's a maximum of 58 millimeters. And class 3, it's a maximum of 65 millimeters. Class 1, you need to run a front and rear bumper. So I think the Broncos work great for that because they come with bumpers. And then I've also been 3D printing some thinner bumpers that work a lot better for clearance, and a lot of the locals have been running those as well, and they've been working great. So we've trickled into class 2 now a little bit, and started off with Tyler, and now we're on to Auden here. Auden's another fantastic driver, always fun competing with him, and he's only 14 years old too. Can't wait to see how this kid evolves in the community and the hobby. That Flub RC body looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I'm a little worried about that side hill.
Right here we have a deadbolt body. Those shocks are lifting quite a bit, and you can see it's pulling that traction off the front tires a little. Oh, this is one of David's cool builds. He's always building cool cars with unique bodies. Going a little above and beyond on some of his scale rigs. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, I'm sure on I did good through here, to the bonus, Brandon. It was only when you
So back to kind of how the comps are ran here. We also, so on top of using class 1, 2, and 3 based off tire size and body coverage, we also implement full scale points. So if if you have a hard body, you get a little bit of a handicap because of that, because the more weight you add to a truck, theoretically, the worse it's going to perform. And so when you build your truck more scale, kind of gives you an offset for your overall score, so your scale points are deducted from your overall score at the end of it. So if you're maxed out at 40 points in Class 2, that's 4 gates that basically gives you over someone that doesn't have any scale points as a little bit of a handicap. So it's a game of give and take, I think. Some people go for full scale points, some people prefer going for more performance. I'm kind of more towards get those scale points and try to tune the truck as best as I can. But saying that, you don't need to build a $700 or $800 truck to be competitive either. In Class 2, I was able to get on the podium with stock chassis rails, and the only modifications done to the vehicle are metal links, wheels, tires, and an upgraded servo, as well as a hard body FJ from Club RC. Everything else is stock on that truck. Oh, I think I have a brass diff cover on the front as well. But besides the body, I have under $100 into that truck. And it performs great. My Class 3 truck, it's a little bit of a different story, but that's kind of a truck I've been building for about 1.5 years now, and I'm really happy with how it's tuned and performing. Oh, this was one of my favorite Class 2 lines of the day. Good side hill.
Of course, I got a wire hanging out, dragging on my tire. That's fine. I gotta go back up the hill, right?
Yeah, towards me.
Our gate minimums, or our gate widths, in Class 1 and 2, it's a minimum of 6 inches. Class 3, we have a minimum of 5.5 inches, but most gates are set around 6 inches, I would say. The easy gates, they get set a little bit tighter. Harder gates, we'll set them a little bit wider depending on how the line is. But I really like how a gate can transform any line into as difficult or really as easy as you want to make it. Oh, nice save there, Mikey. But yeah, so like that gate right there, for example, is pretty wide because as you're trying to get out of the mud pit, your truck might shimmy around a little bit. So we gave them a little bit extra room there. But then, for example, like in Class 3, this gate was pretty tight, and this was a really fun gate here, I think.
Thing's over 2 years old.
Not bad.
I prefer having a little bit of a mixture of a couple easy gates and more hard gates, and really challenging my driving skills, which I find makes me a better driver in the long run. And that's really what it's all about for the comp scene for me, is improving my driving, my building, and out crawling and competing for fun with some friends.
Oh, I think he touched it.
I touched it, I saw it move.
So that's an X?
Yeah.
Yep.
Challenging gate bit you in the butt.
I was really bummed to see Tyler's Class 3 truck in both courses have a mechanical failure, so he wasn't able to finish. His motor kept coming undone and not staying tight on the motor plate and slipping off the pinion gear, and so he would lose power, and basically he would have had to winch the entire rest of the course, but at that point it's not really worth it. So unfortunately he DNF'd, but I really would have wished him and I could have gone head to head and had a good battle. He's always fun competition.
Full electronics and
Some random eBay 050 motor.
This was our second place truck in Class 2. Class 3, excuse me. He doesn't have rear steer on that, and because of some of the DNFs, The rear steer trucks all didn't finish, and kind of opened the door for everyone else. And so David here with this truck with his rat rod, and Sean with his cliffhanger without rear steer, they were able to get up on the podium. It was pretty awesome to see.
There it is.
The short wheelbase really helps this truck turn around the sharper areas. He got that gate there, but after that he was driving really good and made quite a few lines look pretty easy, I thought.
Touch that one, that's okay.
That's easy to do, right?
What do you guys think of this build? I like the motor on the servo, and the custom bed is really nice too. I'm not a fan of pink personally, but I actually kind of like those pink wheels on that. Looks kind of cool.
You're gonna get a full feeling on it. So I'm gonna come there and touch it up again. It's hard to get it to dry when it's 30 degrees out.
That was so close.
I don't think you can get any closer than that without actually getting it.
Alright, well I think I'm going to step away now, so enjoy the rest of the video. We have some more Class 3 highlights coming up. And yeah, this course we ran it both directions, and so once we finish going through the highlights in one direction, we'll go backwards. I think it was a lot harder going the backwards direction myself, but it was difficult either way. So enjoy, let me know what you think, and like and subscribe. Hope to see you again.
Did I dare go for the building? You have a minute.
It's a technique. Born the judge, you can't see the
So you don't get
Stare into my eyes.
So the monster truck's not broke.
It's not what I'm doing.
I'm broken. Yes, good.
the first yard or M on the course. There we go.
Nice, dude.
Order theirs, you get more in from like Europe, and they're gonna be like $20 more. Because they're just out of stock.
I know Everett had some for a while. Have you done Everett?
No. Lord Healy. But that's barely even an actual Bronco.
Yeah. Bronco panels on a built tube chassis.
Yeah. But no.
Yeah, I want to see it
I
go.
was watching
You are at 2 minutes and 30
the
seconds.
other day, and they're talking about
I hit that gate.
technology going into the IRS race. Yeah.
But what's it's
How you can limp a straight axle rig 13 hammers and probably finish. If you have an IFS truck, an IRS truck, you can't limp it. You're gonna do like $1 million worth of damage if you don't know how to drive the thing. The things have so much technology, and like they have multi-million-dollar trucks out there now.
Which it used to be just about
Yeah. I can't believe it's only 12 years old, like 13 years old or something like that. It's already
just torn up.
well, it's the biggest off-road event in the world. Pretty much 40,000 plus people.
We're gonna take that.
Wi-Fi, power, and everything.
Hammertown.
The TRX4 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they call it like an off-road festival.
Yeah. It's the Burning Man for
Off-road. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they said on something the other day.
Yeah. It's typically when I disconnect my lights.
So you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice save.
Reverse, it pointed to the bumper lights right in my retinas.
Nice, didn't hit it.
Surprisingly good.
Wow. Dude, this thing's killing.
The balance of
Yeah,
the
it is.
Bronco right out of the box is actually pretty damn good.
A lot better than
Yes.
that GX24 Bronco, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's no way
That
that
was
actually
a climb grab. That was a good
4
one.
minutes. You got 2 minutes left. No, No, I saw a couple of review videos and it hits some good lines. No problem.
They are wider, but they turn sharper.
Yep.
They do, like a lot sharper, yeah.
Like the turning radius of those are still.
If I catch on fire, I just need some more heat for you guys.
Yeah.
I support it.
As soon as I can get the metal here, I've got
Right, and you didn't either time.
river chassis coming from
Shieldless.
Yep. Yeah, I think if you, when you went through it, you just went straight up it, and you went
I like it.
You tried to get over to the end of it, then go up.
I was afraid if I touched the wheels.
That part right there is like weirdly hard.
There's one like perfect line to get up that.
He built it, so.
I'm so long that I dress.
Alright, pause.
I think David got us that cleanest out of anyone.
Alright.
That's really good.
You're at 2 minutes.
Like, I have the dial for.
What kind of chassis design is that?
Yeah. I think it's the same one we got.
Yeah.
I haven't quite decided what frame I want to go with. So I'm just going to feel
Yeah, the body round up. My body used to sit like that high on it. This weekend I cut the back out so the frame will actually sit.
I like that.
That way it's like that. But it's just low on the chassis.
Oh, like an aftermarket.
I just hate to have to screw it.
So I could take and put one
Maz Designs makes okay, you got to stop that now.
You've been out of stock on a lot of things.
Hey, that's good.
This product's good.
I want to get some of the fat boy mofo, the island spacers and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the iPhone salary.
On your trailer truck.
I have the normal wheels on. I really like them. I don't have the island spacers in my okay. I like the wheels, they're so heavy. Right? Yeah, the mofo ones, they're my. I love over there. And I really like the wheels.
The TRX4M line.
Another reverse. How much time do I have?
You're at 4:15.
Do we have anyone else? We have one more person after me?
I gotta go. Two more.
Three.
Three.
Four.
Reverse.
You'll learn, don't piss off the old ladies. Make your wife live in hell, bro. You have 20 to 35 seconds left. And then this
Out reverse.
make a special trip. So give me some chocolate.
Reverse.
Get those stuff that'd be nice. Put on a favorite TV show.
10 seconds.
Reverse. Yay.
It's hooked up right where the pilot
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it was basically at a walkway, a little narrower than it is now, to go in between and then it butted up right in that corner where
I ran that one over.
I think it's those two because of the bumper line.
Nice.
Right?
Little snap body.
I'm just waiting for him to break it so it doesn't stretch too much.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll break this.
Yeah, when he breaks it, I'll take it for first.
Serious. I think once it's gonna charge it. You gotta fix it like an rig around the floor. With it. Kind of makes you better than not. Waste too much time at any one game. The best part is
I think anyone would be enough
later.
later.
Yeah.
I really.
I think there's going to be enough later.
Especially because I did before Tyler.
There are worse than when you hit that focus game. Yep. Progress. You got overweight.
Right?
Performance my weight is down a lot lower.
That's true.
Right? 15 seconds.
So it'd be a one piece.
Yeah, I understand.
No, it's not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Does not spend 30 months on driving. Nope. It's got to fire.
A little bit.
How much time do we got?
You got a minute left. Slam it on the nuts, turn it into a drift whistle.
Yeah. I gotta get the new bed and the vendor before
That was crazy, yeah.
To your left a little bit.
You can see when he pulled it bad time to start recording.
I touched it. And then 3 is.
Downhill, I'm going a little scared in that today. Hey, bonus never got
Bonus is not used to that.
Pause time.
I almost walked it down it though, which was
It was right at that last second, it kind of dropped the front of it.
yeah. Brandon, I can't fit.
Oh yeah, the F-Shoes don't fit too well through that. If you can't fit through them,
There you go.
He just carved a piece for you.
Just gotta get a little knife in there.
There you go. There's a lot of reversing in there, but
You know, the count reverses until you're on the wheels.
oh yeah, nice. Well,
It's not actually back through progression. Like I said, it'll be progression.
perfect. Where do I go?
Now you got 7 side hill.
Yeah. Like that. What's my time?
You got about, you're in about 2 minutes, so you have about 4 minutes left.
you're kind of right on track.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass right there.
I'd almost go down and then come back up.
That's what me and Marvin was talking about. That was a smart move there, bud.
Thanks.
it's a bit more of a drop and less of a catch coming down that one. I think that side hill's a little easier than the other direction. I'm amazed that we got so many trucks through that.
I just lost my motor. Dude, the TRX.
Oh, no way.
Give it a second, it's just the LiPo cut off.
There we go.
Don't be hard on it though.
Oh.
Try to be easy on your throttle and not hammer down.
It's the V1 plus, I think I have that bad battery in this. Why was it one spot? That was hard. I think I hit both the gates right away. I definitely.
Cut in sooner. We'll do that. That works too.
Take your time, bro.
You got 2.5 minutes.
Nicely done.
Oh, I'm not leaning there. So you made it up that just fine, kid.
A little bit of torque twist going off it.
Yeah. Makes it look cool.
That flare.
Yeah. It just shows how cheap it really is. Yeah, I took a little mess up there. I'm like, oh no, it's just isn't going to be possible going downhill. But then I looked at that's what that can go down.
I can't right now.
Couple trucks.
There we go. My throttle cut out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like kind of cornered it down some of it, but then everything made it fit together. Reduce the side hill all the way down.
You have a minute and 15 seconds.
I want to pop in and just say this was the first Traxxas TRX 4M on the crawling course, and I was really surprised how it performed. I may have to pick one up now. No, it was really cool to see. He just brought it for fun and didn't have a Class 3 truck, so I ended up entering it in that, and surprisingly he did pretty well.
Oh God! All the way up.
Brandon's gonna climb right up that.
I
Sorry.
feel like that happens every time Brandon makes a comment. Somebody's
My bad. I'll just stop talking unless Tyler's going. No. If Tyler or not, actually no, Mikey, he beat me in one of the classes, so.
So this is deserved then?
Yeah.
Since I don't feel bad.
He's a tough competitor, so yeah, worth it.
Tyler's, when he said something though for mine, it worked perfect. I mean, I made it around that other gate, so.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't even know if that's possible, and then you went right for
You
it.
might have to put poles in there. You can get to this spot.
There you go. Nice. Moni.
Kinetics.
Previously did that, it helped you all better.
Yeah, exactly.
Need more traction on the right front.
This here is my Class 3 Toyota. It's a Toyota hard body cab that I printed off of Thingiverse, and then it's a custom chassis I designed with the drop bed in there, and then I put rear steer on it so I could beat my buddy Cody at some local competitions. That was always fun.
Are you manifesting this?
But really happy with how this truck performs. It's kind of built to the bone, so as well with VeriTech
Mando.
micro Komodo motor. I have a FlySky GT5 receiver, so I can use the rear steer on channel 6 for the dial, and it works really well for that, in my opinion. RC 4-wheel drive scramblers with Flub RC inserts in it. On this truck I am running +4 RC all-wheel drive hardened steel or chromoly steel CVD axle shafts, and they've been pretty strong for me, and it's a little wider than I would hope for it to be, but with that width it is extremely stable. And then the rear steer and the VeriTech allows me to get the control I need to make all the tight corners. I would like some more steering out of the front, but I have some steering links from, or axle shafts coming from RC Steve, and so I'm going to give those a try, see how I like those in this truck, and I might put them in the Class 2 truck as well, because those are stock width and you get a little bit extra steering angle out of them, and they're also a little bit stronger than some of the other CVD axles out there with the design that they are.
Short nuts and liners. You can get some extra ring to work with. Not too much work there.
You gotta remember, he's like, you're 16, right? 13? 12.
What?
Yeah, he's like true millennial. Everything's too much work except for driving.
He's not a millennial.
I only understand because I was like that.
He's Gen Z. Oh no! Oh no!
It all fits in there. I feel like that all the time. So. It took me 3 days to put my tire into the thing.
That's understandable. Purple. It's some ignition.
I did it in the car when I had 3 times around. I had to put the blubber stuffers on the roof. We had to wait for the mailman to get here just so we could leave. Compared to mine. You don't have your tires made, that's why. Yeah. It's so.
It's because he doesn't have a big hole. He's got like a smaller.
I have just like, I have 4 small holes, like really small holes. I know.
That way it's slow.
Yeah, I don't
How much time do I have?
You have 2 minutes left.
What was it? Yeah, see, that's more how mine do.
That's big spinning.
Yeah, I don't. I have 4. Well, I didn't cook it yet.
Probably
Like really small holes. These are low. That's big, yeah. Well, it's adjustable. I've got sizes on it. And then in my Bronco, I put I drill holes in the rest.
my main problem is my rig is just not built.
10 seconds.
Plenty of time.
5 seconds.
Oh no!
Alright, on your go.
Nice. That extra power.
Right? I do want to do a brushless setup on the next Class 3.
I like it. That's over here. Except for the Fury Tech cutout. But that's also because I have a V1 in the.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
That's what I used in that one.
And then honestly,
I can't hook my Bluetooth up anymore.
I can't.
Stop working.
I can't, but there's no point because I don't really listen to nothing in garage.
It's nice to adjust my endpoints just a little bit, but it won't let me. So
I got a lot of
Touch the gate.
I don't think it's
And
the
reverse.
lever, honest.
You could always test it on another.
And the other gate.
Oh, okay.
I think the next big ESC I'm going to get is a Castle.
Body slam. And a god.
I love them.
That's the one
I've noticed that the people that get it
Reverse.
like it because it winds, and the people that don't have it because it winds.
I would go to it instantly if it didn't have that noise. 100%.
I heard there's a lot more control there.
Must be talking about Castle Electronics if you're talking about the wine.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Another reverse here.
No, we were talking about, I would go to Castle other than the wine. It bothers me. Oh, the pink one?
Yeah.
I remember. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
That one used to freaking sound like a jet engine when it started moving.
When it would get under load, really.
Yeah. Yeah. The helicopter.
That's what I call it.
And Tyler, where did you get that pink revolver that you
It's on
originally
eBay.
had?
I actually still run it in the Maz chassis.
Oh, you do?
C2. But I got it for like $7 on eBay. Yeah, some off-brand drone motor. It's 18.
Like one.
Yeah, 1850 kV, 1408 is the size. So 14
millimeter and then hold it 8 millimeter apart or whatever. What mount do you have in there?
It's a Gami RC 3D frame mount from Shapeways.
Okay.
You want to sell me that whole rig?
No.
So I can part it out?
Yeah, some fucking L7.
Verse
1408, 1852. It's like the same size as a micro Komodo, but shorter.
Yeah.
It's more flexible.
You have winches if you need to use a winch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
All you have to do is you just have to get the first and everything.
I'm just gonna take the gig.
Alright.
Comes with the hub. You can also get plus 2 millimeter.
I just think it's behind how big they are.
Reverse
the
to
castles.
Oh, the castles? Yeah, the castles are.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I don't really mind the noise.
That's the next
What
gate
I'm gonna
there.
do is Emax actually makes 40 amp
2 minutes left.
and a couple people that are on Instagram have been soldering those up because they're 3S capable and they run outright completely silent.
I wanna sing with
That's it.
Forward, back. I'm just gonna have to take this gate. Love that.
Me too. Sounds like a fucking jet engine.
No, maybe not. Yeah, gate.
Up.
Oh shit.
or like
Another reverse. Another reverse. Reverse.
Longer. But take that one foot top.
Yeah, it's gonna be a luncher.
A minute left.
Reverse.
Oh, that's so jerky.
I can't crawl it.
Some super glue ran down into the gears.
No way.
So one of the fucking gears is full of super glue.
Just give it about like
That's what you call a trailer repair right there.
give it full throttle a couple like a minute straight and
Gives it more bite for the gears, right?
just a little less.
We're
We're good at it.
Yeah, he doesn't run gears, so he doesn't have to worry about this lipo cutoffs and
I have my
Yeah, I have my lipo cutoff shut off.
Yeah, I did too. But it just does it still. Well, especially because in my I have a V1.
I'm gonna be completely honest, and I think Tanner doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to electronics. He's made a few things that work, but it's not good. I wouldn't. The only reason I haven't gone brushless on my Cores is because I'm not comfortable spending $120 for each rig for an ESC that might or might not.
Emax has a $30 ESC. You just have to solder everything up yourself. There's no wires or nothing. It's bare ESC and it's silent too.
I'm talking about a little over 2 minutes in.
That's the smartest way, yeah. Oh, come on. Starting to go.
Oh! I think it did it again. It broke loose.
Oh, I hear it, yeah.
DNF.
Hear it better. This could really well. You get this on? No, I bought it. Thank you. Can you bring that one? I'm just good.
So this was my last version of it. That was resin printed. Red one I had those was the same print material.
That one you had for a while.
Yeah, that one took beating. You could see all the chips. Oh yeah. I was able to glue tracks back together.
That one went through like 5 Audit Town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
What did it in is in the parking lot.
That's a tight gate.
So we probably placed it wrong.
Yeah.
20.
So if I
10,
flip
9,
through it.
8, 7.